One of the questions often asked by investors considering income property is how much money are they going to need in order to start? Now, in reality, the question you should be asking yourself is how much risk are you prepared to undertake in order to get the returns that you're looking for? Now, in order to get a higher rate of return, you need to buy a more expensive property. Usually, you want to do that with as little of your own money as possible. So financing from a bank or other source will let you do just that. And the result is that this leverage can help you to get a bigger rate of return on your investment than you would have had you bought a less expensive property and bought it outright. Now, on the other hand, borrowing more money involves greater risk. So, for example, if your property depreciates, you could end up paying interest and principal on the original higher value of the house. And if rents in the area go down, then you might be faced with a situation where the rent can't even cover the mortgage and other expenses. Now, you should also keep in mind that even when things are in a positive cash flow situation, the expenses like maintenance, property management, utilities, advertising, legal fees, accounting charges can take a significant chunk out of the profit without taking into account any capital items like a new roof or furnace or sewer lines, whatever the case may be. Now, triple net leases, on the other hand, they offer you the unique opportunity of getting a high rate of return on your investment with far less risk. Most triple net leases are usually 100% management free or require very little involvement from the landlord whatsoever. Tenants usually sign leases from an average of 10 to 25 years, and not only that, they also pay all the taxes and insurances. They also pay the maintenance and the capital improvements as well. Now, because they don't have to manage the property, more people own triple net properties outside their home states than inside, and they can choose from among the very best properties in the entire country rather than just settling for something that's close by. Plus, unlike multi-tenant properties, triple nets are stable investments. They're almost always in brand new buildings, and they have a known and reliable fixed rate of return. They aren't as subject to the wild swings of office market space, such as other investments. And they're usually far less affected by fluctuations in the U.S. economy and by unsettling world events. The bottom line is this, is if you're considering income property, you need to determine just how much return you'd like to get for your investment and then figure out how much risk you can afford to take in order to get there. And if you'd like to have some assistance in figuring out what the best options are for you, call Westwood Net Lease Advisors at 314-997-5227 for a free consultation today.